Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for clicking on this video as always and joining me for another round of Harry Potter HBO series updates. It means a lot that you guys are here. And before we get going, I just want to say thank you so much to all the really nice, lovely comments you guys have been leaving on the channel over the past 2 or 3 days. It means a lot. I read each and every individual comment that you guys leave. I always appreciate you taking the time to engage and leave those comments. But the fact that they've been so nice, it's really humbling, and I do appreciate you guys saying kind things. It means a lot to me, so I just want to say thank you so much for those wonderful comments. But with that down, in today's video, we're going to be checking out brand new pictures of Godric's Hollow. We have another brand new picture of Dumbledore in his costume as well, which looks fantastic. And also we have some exciting casting updates for the series as well. So plenty of great, interesting and exciting information for us to dive into here. So we're going to start off with this from Wizarding World Direct. Godric's Hollow Village Store and Post Office. The Harry Potter TV series is ready to film in Lustley. Okay, so let's start jumping into these images and see what's in store for us. Yes, I did use the word store as a pun, as you can see here, Village Store. My jokes are awful, I know. But anyway, so we have this image here of a store sign, Godric's Hollow Village Store and Post Office. And then we have the vertical kind of sign here as well. Prices provided. Postage stamps, mailing of letters and parcels, money orders, postal savings, registered and certified mail, special delivery, change of address forms, and groceries. Just the kind of everyday sign that you would expect to see on the side of a post office there. Okay, so this is a picture that I can really get behind. This is something that really does excite me. I mean, quality ales, the Lion's Heart, spirits and cordials, winery and brandy. I mean, sign me up. I'm there all day long. This is something that I can get on board with. But I mean, it looks like a classic British pub. This is exactly, I love this. Do you know what? It makes me feel so nostalgic. Like, half of our British heritage is these corner pubs. And I love these old-fashioned kind of 1940s, 1950s style pubs. They're so homely. They're so wonderful. The atmosphere that's created inside these little pubs, I mean, it's just fantastic, guys. If you ever come to the UK, you absolutely have to go into one of these kind of old-fashioned pubs. They're just absolutely fantastic. I don't know, they're just lovely. It's a lovely place to be. But anyway, that's me going off on a kind of a side note talking about pubs there. But yeah, so the Lion's Heart pub, quality ales, so pretty cool there. And then looks like we have a shop window here by the look of it. And it looks like there's just some random items. It looks like there's a vase with a couple of eagles attached to it, and there's some sort of weird pumpkin looking ornament here. I mean, we can't really tell a whole lot from this kind of grainy store image, and there looks to be some sort of Asian I don't know what that is. What do you call it? Like a fan. It looks like a fan that, you know, you use in hot weather. Okay, then we have this one here, SC TV and Film. And it looks like they've got a kind of like a machine of some sorts here, and they've got some rigging with cameras and lights. They're probably going to hoist it up to a high level, and then they put the lights and the rigging and the cameras and stunt cables and all the other kind of bits and pieces for, you know, filming production they need to put up on a rigging so they can put it above the actors to add extra lights, to add extra kind of atmosphere to the scene, or whatever it is that they need to rig above the scene here. So pretty cool to start seeing the rigging being applied to the scene there. Okay, so moving on to the next one here. A local has shared a few pictures of Lustley, however you say that. Getting ready for the Harry Potter TV series, we can spot some Halloween decorations or even the Lion's Heart pub, which is what we kind of were just looking at in the previous picture as well. So it's the same pub there on the corner, but kind of a more zoomed out view, looking at the front door rather than just the side window. Again, a quaint little British pub. Love these kind of places. Very, very homely, very nice to kind of visit if you get the chance. I love the flowers around the edge as well, adding a bit of colour to the brick, which is kind of nice. And it looks like there's a table set up outside. Might be part of like a market stall or something. I'm not exactly sure what that table is, but we might find out. Okay, so we have a picture here of what looks to be the side of a kind of thatched cottage here. And we have this beautiful kind of wooden, almost like, I don't know what you call it, like wooden kind of window pane here, with the kind of the shop window. It looks really nice. Again, it looks very, old fashioned and just old kind of British countryside kind of feel to it. The kind of the wooden feeling with the oak kind of cottage. And I think it looks beautiful. You put some like wizarding kind of items or something, or you put old-fashioned English kind of antiques in the window here, then I think it will shine. It will look fantastic, and I cannot wait to see what it looks like in the series. But it looks like they've got some items on the outside here that they're potentially adding into the windows, some boxes and different things here, so they may be adding some things into the windows here. Okay, moving on here. They're looking at the post office here. We can see the signs that we looked at in the first image. The signs are now up on the outside of the post office here. It looks like we have some tables on the outside. This looks like an ambulance crew member, potentially, like health and safety member. They've got some ladders where they're putting up some extra scenery. And then just some crew members moving some bits and pieces around outside the post office here, which is really cool. Okay, so that's kind of our look at Godric's Hollow there, guys, which is, I think, is pretty cool. Some scenes, it doesn't necessarily give us a whole lot to go on, but it's still just giving us a kind of a tone and a bit of a feeling as to what they're going for when we get our look at Godric's Hollow within the series. So, you know, take what you want from those images and what kind of vibe and what kind of feeling it gives you. Jump down in the comment section and let me know what you think of these pictures of Godric's Hollow. Would love to hear your thoughts, guys. Okay. So we have a video here of that same thatched building with the kind of the wooden kind of window frame at the front. Set dressing for Lustley for the Harry Potter TV series. The village will be used for scenes in Godric's Hollow, with filming scheduled to begin this Monday. Okay, so they're filming on Monday, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's check out this video here. Okay, so it's giving us a look of the window there. We've got some Halloween decorations inside the window. Okay, so let's just go through this a little bit slowly so we can make out what's in the window here. So we've got an old school kind of telescope here in the window. It looks like we've got some boxes. Let's keep going forward. We've got like an iron jug. We've got some kind of almost kind of autumn kind of flowers down at the bottom here. Autumn, if that's what you want to call it. I think it's autumn. I'm not exactly the best with my flowers, so I apologize if I got that wrong. We've got a flower and some vases. We've got like a watering can. We've got, I'm not exactly sure what that is, just some flowers and stuff in the window, and some odd pots and pans and some chairs and things. Again, looking pretty old school antiques. We've got like a wizard hat there. What it looks like it's made out of straw, potentially straw or like wooden sticks. We've got a chair with a teddy bear, some old school kind of draped textiles kind of over the top, these comfy chairs. Let's keep going forward. Then we've got some Halloween decorations here. We've got some pumpkins, some leaves, and we've got a skeleton in the window. We've got some candlesticks as well. And then again, we've got that, oh, it's a Chinese parasol. I thought it was a fan. It's a Chinese parasol there. What we looked at in the previous picture, and then some more pumpkins and maybe like a bookshelf or something here in the corner, and some other odd bits of kind of antiques and things. And yeah, like I say, down here at the bottom corner, they've got some more candles and boxes of things that potentially they're adding into the shop to kind of fill out the shop windows here. So they may not be finished with it yet. But I mean, yeah, some really cool old school kind of antiques and things in the window with some mixed with some sort of Halloween decorations as well, which is quite fun. I think it looks great, and yeah, I think it's shaping up to look something pretty nice there. Okay, moving on here. So we have another picture here of John Lithgow as Albus Dumbledore. He's been spotted at Trago Mills or Trago Mills in Cornwall. Again, I'm really bad at pronouncing these names. I do apologise if I'm getting these wrong. Trago Mills or Trago Mills in Cornwall. He is wearing a scarf on his head, proving once again Dumbledore's got style. Did anyone ever think anything otherwise? Of course Dumbledore's got style. We always knew that. So here he is in all his majestic glory. There he is with the scarf on his head. I mean, I love this shirt, man. Look at this shirt. How stylish is that shirt? He's got the finger rings. He's got the slip-on shoes there. He's got the baggy trousers. And yeah, it looks like he's there with a member of the crew potentially. But the magnificent white beard. I still can't get over it. I want to grow one myself. But like I say, it would take so much effort to like look after a beard that's like 3 feet long. Could you imagine trying to like clean it and shampoo it? It'd be a nightmare. But yeah, I mean, I love it. This kind of old-fashioned pattern that we've got on the shirt and we've got it on the scarf. It does look like, you know, something that you would expect a wizard to be wearing. And I think it looks really cool. Looks really stylish. And again, I mean, they're doing a great job with the costumes here. So that's kind of a new image there of Dumbledore. Let me know what you think about that, guys. Okay, actually, let's see what the comments here. It looks like he's trying to look like a muggle, maybe to spy on Harry during his childhood with the Dursleys. That's possible. This actor's surname reminds me of the 80s, 90s glowworms. I'm not exactly sure what that comment's about. I might have to see it at a better shot because I'm not liking this look so far. What the hell are they doing at Trago or Trago? What the F is this style? For those who don't know, Trago Mills is a store and not a place. That is so random. I love that he wears something different every time. Yeah, I mean, we've seen him in a lot of different costumes so far. With the leaks that we've got, you know, we've seen him in different robes, we've seen him in different jackets. So we've had quite a few different looks. It's been quite good with the different costumes that we've had on Dumbledore so far. But man, I just think he looks great and gets me all the more excited for every time we see a new image or video of him. Okay, moving on here. Leigh Quinn has been cast in the Harry Potter TV series in an unknown role. Could she be a Professor, I can never say this name right, Trelawney, I think that's how you say it. Could she be Professor Trelawney? Obviously the one with the mystical bull, and she's like, in the OG film, she's got a bit of a screw loose. She's a bit crazy, but she's actually like a genius. I think she's a genius, but she's a bit crazy at the same time. But she's one of the most interesting professors, I think, in the OG films. And this lady here, Leigh Quinn, I can't say I've ever heard of her before. But she could potentially be Professor Trelawney here, which I think would be interesting. It's hard to make a comment because, like I say, I don't know this person. I don't know their body of work. But if anyone who's watching who is familiar with this actress, you know, let me know what you think about this casting. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? Just let me know if you are familiar with this actress. Do we have any other comments here? Bro, obviously not. To cast someone for this role, you need at least a finished script, a storyboard. They haven't even started the second season. And what's the wisdom in hiring someone 3 years from now? Hermione's mother, Madam Malkin, Madam Pince, Doris Crockford, Grey Lady maybe. Any of these could be possible. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Kingsley Shacklebolt, Voldemortia, just kidding. It's Trelawney. It looks as if they're going to start introducing later characters earlier on. Yeah, I mean, we did read something about that in a previous video. There was a report that apparently they're showing parts of the story that happened earlier in the series. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. There's going to be some sort of time jump forward. They're going to tell a bit of the story and then jump back to the present. I still don't really know how that's going to work. And if they don't nail that properly, that can come off a bit confusing to the audience, not knowing if they're looking at a scene in the future or if they're looking at a present scene. So they need to make sure they distinguish between what's happening currently and what's happening in the future if they're going to tell stories that take place later in the story. They're going to have to make sure they kind of let the audience know when this particular scene is happening, otherwise it can get very confusing very quickly. But there we go, guys. So come to your own conclusions about who this actress might be playing. Professor Trelawney might not necessarily be the correct one, but there's other roles that haven't been cast yet as well. Okay, and finally, we have Jake Curran has been cast as Ronan the Centaur in the Harry Potter TV series. So there we go, guys. We have a casting for Ronan the Centaur, which is pretty cool. And we're kind of finishing off there. Every casting is top-notch except Snake, and I heard Voldy is a woman. No, Okay, I want to clear this up before we start off this video, right? Because I've seen people making comments about this on social media. Oh, I'm not going to watch this show because Voldemort's going to be a woman. No, that was a rumor. That was a rumor that was put out that they were looking at potentially casting a female in the role of Voldemort. That rumor's not been confirmed. And, you know, people are running at 100 miles with it, thinking it's confirmed that Voldemort's now going to be a woman. It's not been confirmed. It was a rumor. There's no solid foundation for that rumor that's being put out on the internet. So I don't think we have anything to worry about. There's no one from the studio. There's no actors or actresses who have confirmed this. So at the moment, as far as we know, Voldemort's going to continue to be played by a male character, which I think it should be. Because obviously Voldemort is a male character, and you have Tom Riddle, who's a male as well. It makes sense. And his relationships with other characters come from a male privilege standpoint within the wizarding world. So I think turning him into a female wouldn't make sense, personally. But people are running 100 miles an hour with this story thinking Voldemort's going to be a woman. That's not the case. It was a rumor. There's no foundation for those rumors. So I just want to put that to bed before we kind of finish off the video. But yeah, I mean, Jake Curran cast as Ronan the Centaur, I think is pretty exciting. And that kind of rounds out the news for today's video here, guys. I mean, if more stories come out today, I may post up a second video. Sometimes by the time I finish making this video, a whole new load of leaks come out. Just as I finish uploading one video, a whole load of stories come out, and then I make another video. So if a bunch of news leaks do come out, I may make a second video, I may not. We'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, so Godric's Hollow in Lustley, which is pretty cool. Looking at that video of the storefront and the post office, obviously the new picture of Dumbledore, and the casting announcement of Leigh Quinn and Jake Curran here as the Centaur. Pretty exciting stuff. So, as always, thanks so much for being here. Jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about these news updates. What news here gets you most excited? And if there's anything, like I always say, if there's anything that I missed out on that you may have picked up, let us know in the comment section. I'm only human. Sometimes I miss things or make mistakes. So let us know in the comment section if there's anything of any noteworthy information that I may have missed, like I say. As always, guys, make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber of the channel. There's going to be a lot more Harry Potter updates in the near future, in the next few days and the next weeks as they come online. So make sure you hit that notification bell and don't miss out on any of those exciting updates. And with all that down, as always, I will see you in the next video.